Yeah, I mean, Jace is pretty similar.
GenX has a commitment to wanting to be that guy. And he has the highs and he has the lows. And sadly, he's had more lows. But this is a powerhouse champion. And I'm going to be honest.
Positions in these team fights with the Ghost and how he's able to pilot this 80 Kai'Sa build.
And again, this is all on paper, the theory. We'll see if it comes to life as LeBron cheeky ignite there. And the laughing emote. As it looks like the Grubs are going to get taken down at the end. All three for the side of G2 getting those spawns.
Never gets too tanky. And you always have that one-shot win condition. Ooh, that's capture.
Finding out firsthand what I can do. Instant combo. They just point and click him.
And Caps was on a ward.
Well,
he was on a.
Also, Reeker about to stick over to level 11. So if he waits a bit longer and gets level 11 before using that ult, it's going to be up pretty damn fast.
GenX might be in trouble here with Skewmond looking to ulti.
Perhaps GenX trying to get tricky. LeBron on the way, but he's not even needed. The wall is blocking him off. He is just spectating. He just showed up to watch a jungle mid tag team on the top side.
And this is that power of the Pantheon Talia. Utilizing both ultimates, they're able to take down GenX. And I thought maybe SK could hover him to provide some safety so he could catch this top wave, but they don't.
So well deserved, but need to see if he can transition that. Now as he may be caught out. Nice initial setup. Wall coming in as GenX goes down a blast, but it's hitting Hansam on the backside. Luffy not certain if they can follow. Meantime, it's just Bukata getting deleted. Thought they had the angle to force the fight, but G2 were too ready to respond.
Bukata has no ultimate. He's not able to follow up on Loopy's engage, so he just ends up falling down with Caps ulting in. And SK, many questions for them left unanswered as they now lose the Herald. Caps pushes in top, Reeker zoned from the top side as well. And the map is just looking more and more in the favor of G2.
That's terrifying. Just a second ago, we were watching Reeker pull off a successful play, but G2 immediately mirror it and now make a play of their own, punishing SK again for trying to force in the river. As Broken Blade walking face first to Kadui! Oh, that's rough. Tower aggro resets. The might is there. Q flash forward, gets the proc. Pathmaker's his way out. Broken Blade making it clean.
And that's the Cassandra moment right there as he takes down. So now Skewmond looking for Reeker.
Reeker, charm, initial burst. Aegis Assault still there, though, to block follow-up damage. Skewmond manages to sidestep. Now the ult is finally there, but it's a little bit too late. Loopy retreating, trying to protect the team. Bukata in the midst of the fight. Gatling gun poking a bit for Kadui off to the side, but he doesn't do any damage! Broken Blade just getting tickled by this Corki! Now maybe he can escape. Q3 ready to go. Charm, they have so much CC. Now going unstoppable. Pathmaker, such a balance. Riding high, I think, after that solo kill, but still has to be careful. You can see early Last Whisper coming in for GenX. He knows. Summoned. Mid lane likely to break, and this is big if G2 can get the necessary damage down, and they will.
And Altagon being up as well. G2 might just look to pivot into it. But they're taking some poke here. Hurting them out.
Loopy, the flash over the Alistar! It's clean! Bukata now falling over to Hansama off onto the backside of the fight. Skewmond desperately trying to escape. Ulti out from Hansama. He's still living for an extra second, but Bukata finds the kill. GenX now involved as well. The Jace hitting hard. 2 dashes left for Reeker. Ready to follow, ready to go over the wall. Charm not gonna connect. Nice sidestep from Broken Blade. That's the clean footwork. SK backing away, but getting the bot lane of G2.
Broken Blade wants to continue going, it looks like. They could have done more, but it's still 2 kills onto G2.
Look back good. GenX is dead.
Hey, GenX!
Woo! And that's a caster curse, folks. We praised them. They had a great fight, and it immediately starts to crumble. Although Broken Blade getting chunked out here.
Loopy is moving.
2-item Reeker. They can eventually kill him. I just don't know if they have enough time.
Oh,
be ready.
Is ulting in there.
Reeker now dashing out. Loopy might be the one in trouble. Caps versus Kadui off to the side. Loopy now frontlining. Reeker backstepping to give his support a way to escape. Caps going golden for a second. LeBron ready to go over the wall. LeBron fighting an initial engage. Again, just getting dashed around, trying to use the minion to escape. Kadui already down. Traded for LeBron, so positive for G2 in the end. Armor penetration second, good for GenX, but he still just needs too much friggin' time bot lane, and he doesn't have good info on G2, so he's forced to back away from the tier 1. As Reeker, again, fishing, good reaction on the Aegis Assault. Follow-up knockup, not going to connect, and now it's Loopy who's been pushed away, forced to ult a bit early as Caps.
They can try to enter through both side here.
Loopy in the pit. No ulti, Q3 ready for Broken Blade. Looking for the pullback, but it won't connect. Some poke from GenX, but not a ton. Drake getting lower. Both teams tied at 2-2. Not much of a fight here. SK can try and
especially from the side of SK. As if they can get this poke. Oh, Broken Blade might have. Oh, he's fine. He's Cassandra, I suppose.
Sticking around.
He's losing a lot of HP, and he does not have the teleport.
This tower is living. It will finally die. The minions. SK didn't want to steal the credit. Didn't want to steal the glory. Minions will finish that one. Bukata.
Reeker pushing up top here as well. So they're able to get now 2 towers, mid and top tower, with Broken Blade being forced to base. Although G2 get full.
It is really bonkers. Why Riot Design? Hold that thought. Aegis Assault goes in. Reaper looks to the fall. LeBron now trying to disengage. Decent damage in. Skumon is forced away from the fight briefly, but Kadui now locked up, and G2 has way better follow-up damage. The flick back not going to connect. Kadui burning down to the ignite. LeBron grabbing that kill and Caps. Now on the chase is Hansama. A killer instinct, determined to find it. Flash forward, flick back once again will not work. But Hansama.
I thought for sure they would look to send it onto Caps or Hansama always, but they try to burst down Skumon, but he flashes out, and it's a great flash from Lebrov to knock up Kadui, then stun him right after, and then Hansama, he goes God mode, dashes the Reeker Charm, gets 3-4 auto attacks in, does a ton of damage. Beautiful.
Good stuff. In the meantime, Audicon also going down in favor of G2. Big boon to have. It's only going to get harder to play this game because Hansama, when this kind of lead, gets to sit back and take his time as Broken Blade feels pretty unkillable. Ahri does true damage, but the only truth is she did.
Yeah, he feels pretty unkillable. He looks pretty unkillable. I think he is pretty unkillable.
Pretty unkillable.
And he takes down Reeker, and now it's Rabidon completed for Caps. Infinity Edge for Hansama. You have to feel that it might just be it for SK.
I don't have to feel anything, but I do feel like this game is over. I do. This is. It,
So you do feel?
I don't. Yeah, but you said you have to. I mean, I don't
You
have
might
to.
have to.
I might have to. It's probably correct to feel that way.
You might be compelled.
I'm certainly compelled to feel that way. Hansama and G2 walking in. Baron down as well, of course, in the previous exchange. So it's only, they get the double super. Midway pushing in with supers already for G2. Broken Blade off to the side, again, relatively unkillable. On the flank, nothing that SK can do. They need to try and find an angle. Caps now on a killing spree. Lebrov going in, finds the 2-man fall from Skumon there. Hansama charmed for a second, but now he just gets to rain hell down on those backliners. SK wanted a third Drake. It was not a good choice.
And G2 showing why they're still a top team. Roadshow be damned as they take down all of SK, and they're taking down the Nexus alongside it.
Impressive stuff. Early game, the lead for Gen X didn't end up mattering. The counter pick for bottom lane did not end up mattering. G2 weathered that storm, found better plays, found better fights.
Now Skumon and Hansama. Skumon building that individual lead, and Hansama great team fighting that really brought it home for G2, taking the series 1-0.
Incredible stuff. Ending on a 10K gold lead. That win in front of a crowd. Feeling good.
Yeah, must feel